So 2007, we started thinking about this whole IPv6 thing. And we knew that if we were going to do anything with it, we couldn't necessarily just wait for the rest of the world. Like this boat captain, the horizon you have to look out is pretty far out. These ships don't turn on a dime. They take effort to adapt. And that's part of what drove us to start looking at it so early. We knew that it would take us optimistically 3 years to go to IPv6 within Yahoo. I'll talk more on that in a few. When you do hit roadblocks, we hit lots of them. We expect many of you will hit several roadblocks as well. Try to figure out what they are ahead of time, start working with it. Anything that requires external support from vendors, etc., get them engaged, make sure they understand that there is a demand for it. Don't just wait. Otherwise, it can take you 10 years to get v6 rolled out, much less looking at v4 deprecation.
Is security, in my opinion. You need to think about it, of course, right? But it's no more a blocking factor for IPv6 deployment. I mean, 3 years ago, some people were telling you, even 2 years ago, Eric, we cannot deploy v6 because it's insecure, because you don't get firewall and blah, blah. It's no more the case. We will still have probably some big surprise, an ugly surprise, but we need to move there. If we do not move to v6, we go into a world where v4 addresses are shared, and the good guy, thousands of good guys and one bad guy share the same IPv4 address. So we lose audit trail, we lose access control if we stay with v4 only. And I think it's a major threat. Okay, I've seen banks in Europe and US moving to v6 just for this reason, to avoid that. And I think if the Yahoo, the Google, and the other Wikipedia move also to IPv6, it's only to prevent this.
In what ways that IPv6 could make your IT infrastructure more secure than it is on IPv4? So we had some of you say it's pretty much the same, it's a bit different. So there was let's say, an assembly of views there. So shall we start with?
I'm just going to say something. I was also going to say NAT, and I was going to take it from a slightly different spin. I think it has, it improves availability. Because number one, it takes out a box that you can do a DDoS attack against by basically exhausting all the state table information within that device. And number two, going back to the point of a naughty guy being blacklisted and taking out 20 or 30,000 other people behind him, or however many you put on a single NAT, that problem goes away by getting rid of NAT as well. So there's an availability improvement with v6 that you don't enjoy with v4.
There are different issues and different benefits. There are places where you can reach the same solution, but IPv6 does it more elegantly as part of the protocol, but same net result. For me, one of the biggest ways that actually it could make your infrastructure more secure is how often do you get to step back and look at your infrastructure and run a degree of overhaul, and you kind of figure out how your services are actually deployed. I mean, this is kind of a good opportunity created by IPv6. It's a side to the technology, but one to be taken advantage of.